Hi there, I'd just like to give you an introduction of how to use the redaka image translation tool. So here I am on a brand new account. As you can see, we've got the toolbar across the top. We've got the options for a new image, by credit, my images, and a help and support page. And then over on the right hand side, the email address that you're logged in with and the number of credits that you've got on your account. And then we've also got the profile page and log out. So they're the basic options you've got at the moment. Now I'm going to walk you through how to translate an image and update the text on it. So I've prepared an image with German text on, and I'm just dragging it in to this box that you see here. I'm just going to drop it in the box, and there we go. Here it comes. Now it's got these red boxes around the text, and I'm just going to zoom out so I can see the whole image, and I'm just rolling down on the mouse button to zoom out. Now I'm going to reposition the image in the canvas, and to do that I'm going to hold down the space bar, and then I'm going to drag the image with my left mouse button so I can now see the whole image in the screen. Okay, my next job, you can see it's highlighted the text with red boxes around all the text that's been picked up, but we don't want to translate all the text that's been picked up here. You can see on the watch face the number digits have got red boxes around them here. So we don't need to translate that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the mouse to highlight this area. And as you can see, that blue box has now appeared around the outside of the red boxes. So this is the text that we don't need translated. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click delete selected boxes. So there we go. That's removed the boxes from around that text, so we don't need that translating. Okay, the rest of the text that's been highlighted, I'm happy to translate. So if we look at the top toolbar here, we have an option to either Google Translate or Human Translate the text. Now just to make it quicker, I'm going to use the Google option in this example. Then we select our input language. So in this case it's DE for German. And then the output language, I'm going to translate it into English. So I'm just typing on the keyboard EN just to make it quicker, and it's picked up the EN, and then I'm going to press the tab button to take me through to the translate button. So once I'm happy with the input language and output language are correct, I check the number of credits that are going to be used, and in this case it's 0 credits because we're not using the human translation service. If we're using the human translation service, then that currently costs 13 cents a word, but in this case, because I'm using Google Translate, there's no charge. So I'm going to click the translate button. It pulls up a confirmation screen. It tells me that it's not costing anything, and then I click OK. Now I've not touched anything on the screen, it's just refreshed the screen there. And as you can see, a couple of seconds later, this image on the right loaded, and the text has been removed. So all the areas which had red boxes around them, the text has been removed. Now, if we look further down the screen, we have these two sections here. We have this top section, EN Google. Now this is the Google translated version of the text, and then we have it says EN original. Now this is a slight bug in it because the image that I uploaded was German, but it is the original version. So, but the way the program's written, it assumes all the images are English originally. So that's a slight bug, which is, I understand, can be quite confusing, but nothing to worry about. But you can see here that the text is German, so, and it says it's the original text next to it. So that's the two options. Okay, so I'm going to open the translated version in the canvas by clicking this grey button here. So I'm just going to click on that now. As you can see, that's opened up new canvas with the text on it here. I'm just going to use the roll button on the mouse to scroll to zoom out a bit, and then once again I'm pressing the space bar and using the left button on my mouse to reposition the image in the canvas. Okay, all of the text needs to be bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, using the mouse button to select all of the text here. I'm just holding down on the mouse to now, and then I release it, and you can see it's put a blue box around the text to show that that's been selected. Now I'm just going to increase the size of this text to let's go with 25. We'll see how that looks. It's still a bit small, so I'm going to change that to 35. There we go, that looks a bit better. And then I'm going to click away from the blue box. Right, this headline here, the 1.85 inch Bluetooth call, I think that should be even bigger, so I'm going to change that to 55, and I'm going to make it bold. And I'll just change the font as well, just to show you what you can do. Okay, I'm happy with this text, but I'm just going to reposition it to make it center aligned. Maybe move it down so you can see that it's two separate sentences. And what I did there is I double clicked on the text and it's opened up this edit feature. The full stop's in the wrong place, and given it's a headline we probably don't need the full stop, so I've just deleted it, and then I pressed enter to bring me back to the canvas. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. This text here, you can see the original. It's only given us an option for one box here. It's merged the two, the sort of two groups of text, if you like. So that's not ideal. So what we need to do is reposition the text here. Now I'm going to move this to a new line, and the way I'm going to do that is to press Shift and Enter, and then I'm going to move across. I'm just using the keyboard. I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to move this to the top line, and I'm going to add some spaces to try and position it in the right spot. So there we go. That looks not too far off. It just needs to be slightly further left, so I'll just delete 3 spaces, and there we go. That's not too bad. And now I'm going to export the image, and there we go. You can see it's saved to my desktop. I'll open it so you can see it. There we go, in the image editor, and there we go. We've got the English version of the image now. So that's a brief introduction of how to translate an image using the app. I know that it's not a finished version of the product yet, as in the app, so if you spot any issues at all, then please send me an email at help@redaka.co, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much.